Hey, what's up? Good seeing you. Siri Emerald here. Thanks for stopping by the channel. And this will be an unboxing of the Hot Toys MMS 350. This is the Captain America Civil War Captain America 1/6 scale figure, sideshow number 902657. Let's get out of the box. I have to say, that's a cool looking box. It's almost designed like an old poster that you would see, a recruiting poster, something like that. So we have like a washed out, or maybe that's watercolor painting on some type of, I don't know, burlap or something is what it appears to be painted on. We have Captain America, Agent Carter there, Falcon with his little, God, what was the name of this little guy up there? I forget now. On the side here we have the flying ants. You got Ant-Man, and that's Bucky's arm, and that's Bucky continued. Scarlet Witch up there, and Hawkeye, and Agent Carter looks like she's carrying, I'm not sure what it is she's got there. It's interesting that she would be there. I don't remember her having a major part in the movie. Very interesting. So it says Marvel Captain America Civil War Captain America. All of you down here at the bottom says MMS 350 1/6 scale collectible figure. Movie Masterpiece Series Hot Toys. As we've seen on this side, it's the same thing. There's this little Captain America shield. On this side we have the Captain America shield again. And on the back we have all the warnings. It says United we stand, divided we fall. It says adult collectible, not a toy. Recommended for ages 15 and up. Choking hazard, not for children under 3 years old. That's what it says, small parts. And it's talking about how the package is only for product packaging for shipping. If this package comes damaged, don't contact Hot Toys or Sideshow. They really don't care. So it's a sleeve style box. We'll just slide this off here. And there we have the figure in his shadow box. And he comes, it says divided we fall. I don't know what color blue that is. It's kind of a lightish blue, and I'm not sure what that artwork is behind that. Here we have the same thing that says on the bottom of the box there with this little shield, and on the back here we have the names of all the people who are responsible for this figure. On the top of the box says Captain America MMS 350 1/6 scale collectible figure. On the bottom it just says Marvel Captain America Civil War. So let's get it out of the box. Right up here it says please read instruction sheet first and follow all construction details during the assemble process. Got a really cool diecast shield here. I'm liking that shield. Looks nice. Pretty authentic. Here's the Crossbones helmet. That looks really cool. It was interesting to watch the character develop over the movies. I hope that the figure comes out. Okay, we've got a Chris Evans head here, and it looks very similar to the Age of Ultron head. Really can't tell if there's if it's a brand new sculpt, or if they've just reused it and then repainted it. I'm going to say it's a reuse, looking at that hairline there. I'm going to say that's a reuse. That looks really good. I'm really blown away at the quality that they're able to do in capturing these actors and the characters that they portray. Here's our little interchangeable mouthpiece that we get for this Civil War figure, and really this is the selling point. This and the Crossbones helmet are the main differences that I'm aware of, without actually doing a side-by-side comparison, which we'll do here in a minute, between this and the Age of Ultron Captain America. But this will allow Steve Rogers to be very angry if he decided to pose him fighting Iron Man or whomever. For right hands, we've got a finger pointing hand, so he can point out a direction, or he can tap someone on the chest, or he can draw on the sand. Good looking little sculpt there. We also have, for right hand, we have his relaxed hand. He comes with a fist, so we have a relaxed hand here. Be good for holding his shield or shaking hands with somebody, I suppose. And here's a gripping right hand. And I would imagine this one is specifically for holding the shield, or for holding just about anything, I imagine. For his left hands, we have fist that's on his body. And then we have this relaxed left hand right here, just like the right hand. And we have a gripping left hand as well. You can have him check his nails, see if he needs to have a mani-pedi done. Let's get a little shield hook. This will be designed to go on his back to hold his shield in case you want to pose him in that manner. Get some extra wrist pegs. Sometimes it's easier to interchange by hands if the wrist pegs are already attached to the hands. And for a figure base, we get the Septagon, 7-sided figure base that we've been seeing of late. Only instead of it saying Age of Ultron or whatever, it says specifically Captain America Civil War. That's pretty cool. It's all textured except for the words Captain America Civil War. They're kind of cut into it and they're smooth and shiny, as you can see. So are the little shield swooshes on there. And right there we have a little metal plate that says Captain America. Actually says Captain America on there twice. It says Captain America because that's the name of the figure. And then it says Marvel Captain America Civil War because that's the show that he's starring in. And the bottom of it says Marvel 2016 Hot Toys Limited, all rights reserved. And instead of him coming with an articulated holding stand, it comes with just a standard crotch stand, which does its job of allowing him to stand normally. And here's the figure. And here's Steve Rogers out of the box. Good looking figure. He's almost standing on his own there, which is nice to be able to see the figure able to do that. There's an instruction manual for Captain America Civil War version. It says, caution, the outfit is not attachable, don't attempt to take it off. It talks about how to remove the head from the body. It says that you definitely want to pry it to the side first, otherwise you're going to pop off the little joint at the bottom of it that connects into the body. Shows you how the little magnetic face attaches on, you just pull it on and off. Talks about you can take his belt off. I don't know why you'd want to take off the belt. It says right on there it is not recommended to take off the belt. So I'm going to say stick with that plan and don't take the belt off. It says this part of the belt is stitched together, don't attempt to pull it off otherwise. Once the buttons are shown, it's fasten the belt to take it off. I don't understand this. So here's how you take it off and it says don't take it off. So do as you wish, it's your figure. And here it shows you how you will attach the shield to his back with a little hook there. You remove the little straps off the shield, then you just hang it onto the back of him right there. Shows how that's done. And then it also shows with that same strap on how to put the shield on his hand to hold his hand. And what they're saying is strap the hand to the shield first and then push the hand onto the arm that you shove in there. I'm going to say, in my experience, it's very difficult to shove a hand into an arm. It takes a lot of effort. And I'm going to probably disagree with that, just looking at that, not even trying it yet. I'm going to say I would want to make sure the hand was in the arm first. Maybe what I would do is I'll take the hand off, put the arm through the strap like they're showing, then put the hand on, and then strap the hand to the shield. I think I can almost guarantee you that was going to be a better way of doing that. Because if you try to shove that hand onto that arm, from my experience, with that strap there, it's not going to work. It takes a lot of effort to get these together. So I'm going to say, put the arm through the strap, put the hand onto the arm, then strap the hand to the shield. That's my personal opinion. And here's Captain America Civil War compared to Captain America Age of Ultron. One thing I really like about Captain America Age of Ultron is the shield, the way the shield works. It works really well in regards to the magnet that just attaches right there in his hand. So let's take that off so we can have them actually side by side without the shield first off. And you can see a lot of differences. I didn't think there were going to be that many differences at first until putting them side by side. And not to be, I mean, you can see the differences. There's a lot more waist here in regards to the red and white. You have a white on the arms. This is a brownish, that's more of a blackish. Just as the shoes you have, or boots, are blackish versus brownish. And you know, I guess shoes with I forget what those things are called, spats. That's what the other spats. And even his utility belt, you have a brown versus a darker brown. Same type of utility belt with all of his little back gear inside of it. So I have the same Avengers logo there on his shoulder. This Avengers logo looks like it's more white, whereas this Avengers logo is more silver right there. And his chest looks a little more beefy in this one than that one. Here we have kind of a 2, 3, 4, a box shaped knee pad. This is kind of a shield shaped knee pad. This is more clothy, that's more rubbery. And so there you have that, which you don't have there. So you can see the differences. I don't need to point them all out to you. And I didn't think there would be this many. Here he has like a back, I don't know, armor. And here it's not. You can see though that this would work the same for the hook on the shield. So that's pretty cool. So here's his Age of Ultron shield with the little metal hooks on the back of it, which work with the magnetic arms on Age of Ultron. And this is the Civil War shield. So this is a bluish red, and this is an orangish red, almost a matte or a satin finish, and this is a little more glossy coat to it. And the blue is also kind of a matte or satin matte finish, and there that's definitely a gloss. They're both die-cast, but this one has the magnets attached to the arm, and this one is straps. So whatever you like in that regards, you know, I like that there's different choices. But this one seems to be a little more defined on the star than this one does. But they're good looking shields either way. They look to be about the same size also. I don't see a difference in size on them. So there's the Age of Ultron head sculpt. And this is the Captain America head sculpt. And here's the two head sculpts side by side. So you can see, as it is in my opinion, that the sculpt itself is the same sculpt. So, of course, each one of these are hand painted. So the painting would be just a little bit differently. But it's definitely, in my opinion, the exact same head sculpt. I mean, the hair is even sculpted into the exact same style. And I have no problem with that. I mean, it's a great likeness of Chris Evans portraying Steve Rogers as Captain America. I like that a lot. And here we have the Captain America versus the Age of Ultron helmeted version. And just like the uniform, you have kind of a lighter tan or brown on the Age of Ultron head sculpt. The helmet is a little bit lighter blue color than the other one. This one has some differences in regards to the dark blue here, where it's lighter blue right there. But it's the same style helmet. It's just a different shade of blue on that. So it's, again, I would say it's the same head sculpt in that regards. And his ear, there's a little difference on his ear. This one, the strap is right touching the bottom of the ear, and this one, the strap is away from the ear. So maybe there is a little bit more difference in there. Yeah. The ear and the helmet is different. So no, they didn't continue the same sculpt here. They definitely, this is probably started off with the same mold, but then they sculpted it different at the ear. And of course, you know, the mouth, which is what we're really going for on this guy. So I'll show you how that works. So you just kind of push down on the chin, and that will separate the mouth from the body. And then you're going to want to put the new one on. And you kind of have to put it in there with some force. It doesn't go on easily. So you're going to put it up in there and then squeeze it and push it and squeeze it and get it in there. Comes out a lot easier. And it actually goes in. Now, get in there. All right. So there's an angry Steve Rogers right there. And I love the teeth. The Hulk teeth are really good. So they do a really good job with teeth. I really like how they did that. And this definitely gives you an option in posing. And in all actuality, if you wanted to use the different heads on different bodies, the differences, truthfully, in my opinion, are so minute between that dark and this light that it's really arguable if it would really even be that much of a difference, in my opinion, between the two. One thing, though, that the Age of Ultron came with is the extra helmet. And the Civil War version did not come with an extra Captain America helmet. So this is cool when you're posing your figure without his helmet on his head. He can hold it in his hand, and that's how I like to pose him personally, is with him just kind of holding this right there on his hand as he sits there. So you definitely have trade-offs between the two figures like that. So let's talk about putting this shield on. I remember, as I was saying, for Steve Rogers' Age of Ultron Captain America, put the shield on is quite simple. All you have to do is put this little hand through the handle, such, pull it up and around, put all those fingers in there, and then just bam, it's on there. Simple as that. I mean, you can't get it any simpler, in my opinion, than doing that to it right there. That works beautifully. I like that a lot. Now, let's try putting Captain America Civil War shield on. So first off, we're going to change out the hand, and we're going to use the gripping hand. Let's get our little wrist pegs out here, and we're going to shove a wrist peg into this hand right in here. Come on now. That's a little deep in there. Sheesh. That's pretty deep up in there. In the world. There we go. Man, oh man, oh man. That was deep in there, I have to say, to get that up in there. All right. Now, I'm going to put we have his shield with the star. Like that. So we're going to slide his little arm through here. That sure just came right apart. And comes apart pretty easily. Let's get this shoved into this arm here. Sheesh, Luis. You know what? Here, let's just do this. Let's put this wrist. Okay. Now let's strap this in. Are these the same size? No. So we have a skinnier one here and a fatter one here. Should be able to be interchangeable because if he's going to do a left arm or right arm shield. So let's put the fatter one on the arm. Swap that around. All right. We've got that. Put it on there. Get his little hand in here. Get his little hand in here. And then we'll just snap that in. Maybe. Oh, come on. Really? All right, let's try this. Let's put the hand in here first. Okay. All right, come on. Let's get this guy's hand in here. All right. Now the hand is there. Now let's get the arm in here. All right, we got that snapped in. Oh my goodness. Okay, so there's the shield on him now. That was, I'm telling you, man, that was some work. There's no doubt about that. That was work. The advantage of it, I guess, is it looks authentic in how it would be, how he would wear it. So for authentic detail, I like how that shield is. But for hassle, oh my goodness. Sheesh. So let's try the, now that we went through all that. And I tell you, it's got the little things in there to push, but just pulling it hard. Oh, look at that. That's real cute. I didn't put that much effort into it. You know, thank God for super glue. I don't know if you can see what's happened, but right there, it's come undone. So, problem is it's probably plastic, and that's metal, and only super glue or epoxy is going to really hold that together, and that's why they came undone. So we'll have to fix that. But let's try this little hook here. So it looks like the way this is designed, that it's going to go on either side, and it goes into the same little snaps. So we'll just put those in there. I'm using the broken side, but it's all right. And so now we have a little hook that we can just put right on the back of his outfit right there. And I can tell you right now that that will also hang on Age of Ultron, Captain America, as well. There you go. So that's neat that they did that. I like that. And we're just going to put a little super glue right inside of there and fix that. Now let's put his arm shield back on again. Definitely want to make sure that when you're putting his arm in here that you got it back far enough that it's not so fat that you can't get the strap wrapped around his arm. You made it tight, no doubt about it. What? Stunt doubles? I need to renegotiate my contract. So thanks for watching, everyone. Leave your comments section below. Tell me what you think of this figure. Have you added him to your collection? Will you be adding him to your collection? Will you be passing on this figure? Follow me on Facebook at Siri.Emerald and at Twitter at Siri Emerald. Follow me on Pinterest and Instagram. Subscribe to me on Patreon. Every little bit helps. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. You'll find that option in the lower right-hand corner below the video. Share this video with your friends. That helps out as well. To be notified whenever I upload a video, you're going to want to click the subscribe button. And to see more of my videos, you can choose one of those right here. And thanks again for watching, everyone. See you in the next video. Happy collecting.